Pyroactive City. Seasonal changes of the surrounding ecosystem establish a life on the edge where disaster and humanity maintain a symbiotic coexistence. In the pyroactive city introduced in this well, ideal wildfire conditions exist, such as a hot, windy, dry climate, abundant fuel from vast shrublands and forests, and rugged mountainous terrain. People's lives and property are under constant threat by seasonal wildfires. They have established unique disaster mediation zones, creating a harmonious relationship with the natural environment while suppressing potential wildfires at the interface between the residential zones and forest. Edited edge. The edited edge is parallel to disaster prevention adjustment bands between the wildland and residential areas. Each has a unique function that allows devastating forest wildfires to coexist with the urban community. In the wild-adjusted zone bordering the wildlands, citizens participate in clearing the undergrowth and dead shrubbery daily to reduce the amount of available fuel. The active community involvement in wildland management creates a healthy and symbiotic relationship between people and nature, instead of a confrontational defensive strategy trying to separate them. The urban-adjusted zone is characterized by its unique artificial landscape, constructed with non-combustible materials, solar panels, and vertical wind turbines. This zone not only functions as an efficient buffer protecting the adjacent residential area from fire, but also transforms the natural phenomena into usable energy. The farmers market and recreational facilities are also located in the urban-adjusted zone, supporting a convenient and comfortable urban life and enhancing interaction among people in the community.
One of the interesting examples was that they tried to sort of redefine the boundary between sort of a wild-urban interface and the actual wildland. And some of them actually, one of the students created urban adjusted and wild adjusted to be inserted between the wild and the wild-urban interface. And those area works as a kind of buffer zone. And it's a new zoning system to also somehow bridges the human activity and the nature in a different way.
Agribelt. The agribelt is an agricultural area located in the mountains that is highly prone to wildfires. Farming practices increase soil water retention by increasing plants' organic matter and moisture levels during the wildfire season. Proper arrangement of farmlands can be designed to improve wildfire resistance on a regional scale. The agribelt is home to hotels, markets, wineries, and other local industries that establish an autonomous regional economy through tourism. An intercommunal dialogue is strengthened with public facilities, such as community centers and parks, while indoor-outdoor classrooms help to nurture a new regional culture, uniting disaster prevention, agriculture, and tourism.
In response to that, thinking about a positive evolutionary trend rather than the current negative evolutionary trend is to think about ways in which we can think about habitat management, think about improving biodiversity in ways that would reduce the chances of fire recurrence.
City Seed. The City Seed, a residential model of the pyroactive city in a wildfire-prone territory, is characterized by underground housing, re-engineered adobe architecture made of locally sourced earth, and terraformed landscape. The organic fireproof dwelling complexes result from an ancient practice in this arid region. The construction method of mixing sand, clay, and straw is reproduced using the latest technology. The main living spaces are located underground, equipped with a state-of-the-art air conditioning system that controls heat and airflow to avoid fire. Reservoirs are located around the houses, and stored water is used for firefighting in the event of wildfires and irrigating agriculture during regular times.
Allowing earthen buildings to be fired is an interesting proposition because it actually strengthens the nature of that material. And so there were some examples of architecture where the fire was allowed to sweep through and consume the building, but what was left are these earthen walls that then could be built upon afterward.
In the Pyroactive City, urban environments and severe wildfires coexist through the sophisticated wildfire prevention strategies at the edited edge. The agribelt, a development model of a farming village coexisting with the forest ecosystem, and the development of the city seed, a residential model with fire-resistant and water reservoir functions.